Next on my list was to give this closet a makeover. This closet was as hard to open as it looks. It was stuffed with kids' toys on one side, and the other side had, well, the clothes I never really wear. I knew I had to remove the closet door for painting purposes, but at this point I literally couldn't open it, that I had to remove the closet door just so I can access inside of the closet. It was a bit hard to remove the closet door, but once I got one side of it, the rest came out easy and I was able to remove both doors. Next, it was time to clear the closet. I started off by clearing all the kids' stuff and trying my best to sort it in a way that I don't end up throwing some of their favorite things away or keeping things we don't need. Then I started clearing my clothes, keeping in mind what I would want to get rid of and what I would want to keep. And to be honest, this was not my favorite part, but I did come across a lot of really nice memories through pictures that we had, and I even came across my wedding dress, which was lovely to see. Up next was painting. I did use the same white I used for the rest of this room. It's just the basic ultra white you can get on the shelf. I just wanted to brighten up the closet and I took my time, and I have to say, like, painting a closet was like really hard. It was really hard. Like, I must have gotten paint on my clothes like 4 different times. I actually stop here and I go change my pants because I remember this pants, the black one I was wearing, is new, and when I got paint on my shirt, I was like, no, I need to go change my pants. Anyways, I have never painted a closet before, so this was definitely hard. Like, I had to think about what to do next, which area should I avoid, otherwise I'll get paint on myself. Now that the paint was done, the closet was actually looking really good already. I wanted to install these shelves that allow my kids to stack their toys, and when they take one toy out, not everything comes falling after, because there are going to be shelves in between each couple stacks of toys, if that makes sense. Anyways, so I started by marking on the wall where I want my shelves to be and how spaced apart they are. Prior to this, I had gone to the Home Depot and I got some shelves and some brackets and some anchors. I'll show you everything as I install the shelves. But I did buy extra of everything because I wasn't quite sure how many shelves I actually wanted to install and how spaced apart I wanted them to be. These are the L-shaped brackets I got to support the shelves. I used the level to place them on the wall, and using a pencil, I drew a really decent dot in the spot of where each screw needs to go, so that way I can do all my drilling and anchoring ahead of time before I actually install the shelves. This step makes it really easy and everything flows really well after that. These are the anchors that I use whenever I install anything in a drywall. I absolutely love them. They hold up to 75 pounds and they are so thick, easy to install, and also easy to remove if you make a mistake and you want to change the spot of things. So I always have a big pack of that on hand. Next, I got my drill and I actually started drilling holes in all the spots I had marked. I tested it with one bracket. I layered the bracket over the holes just to make sure everything's lining up, and it was perfect. Here is a close-up of how to work with these anchors. The holes that I had initially made are supposed to be, or they are, slightly smaller than the anchor, so it takes a little bit of squeezing to get the anchor in the wall initially, and then very gently with the drill I screwed the anchor into the wall. Once I had all the anchors in the wall, it was time to actually install the brackets. I laid the bracket over the anchors and I used the screws that are included in that packet of anchors to screw each bracket into the wall. This is all the brackets installed. I love the spacing. I really love how it turned out so far. Up next was installing the actual shelves. I used these tiny screws to install. They are about 1/2 inch, and I would say it couldn't have been bigger than that because I installed the screws from the bottom up into the shelf, and I would say like any screw that's bigger than that would have shown on the top of the shelf, and that's something I definitely did not want, so this size worked out pretty good for me. Now that my shelves are all done, it's time to organize their toys and put it back in the shelf. And being completely honest with you guys, I was really prepared to use cardboard boxes to organize their toys. But then I was at Target like the very next day, and I saw that Target had some really affordable options for clear containers. I think I got each one for like $3 or something. So I thought this was a great deal. I grabbed a bunch and I ended up using that to organize their toys. I'm so glad I used the clear containers. I think it will be easier for the kids to identify their toys and just put it back nice and neatly. Here is a look at the closet after it was all done. On the left side, I have all my clothes that I barely wear. Of course, I did a lot of decluttering. This is probably just like 1/3 of what I used to have. And then on the right side, I have the kids' toys organized on the shelves in the clear containers. After all that was done, it was time to bring back the closet door. This part was heavy and hard, but of course I had to put the doors back. And now I just love opening and closing this closet. If you guys like this video, let me know how much in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I really appreciate your time.